Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Math Time. Math Time, everyone's favorite time of the day indeed. Obviously, I'm not in today. I have a TOC who's going to help you and walk you through the lesson, but I've made a movie to help you. Please know that you can pause the lesson as you go to work on the exercises that I've asked you to, and you'll find out what is assigned at the end of this video. So please make sure that you got the following: your regular supplies, your new title is going to be adding and subtracting decimals. Write today's date as well, which is Friday, December the 5th, and let's get ready to do this. So let's get started. One of my favorite movies, Shrek 2, an all-time classic, came out in the year 2004, and it did pretty well. Below is how much money it earned in its first week. If we look at the chart here, this chart's Wednesday through to Tuesday. On the right-hand side of the table of the chart, we've got the earnings in millions of US dollars. So what you're going to do here is you're going to estimate first and then find the combined earnings on 3 different times here. So the first 2 days you're going to find out, the weekend, and then all 7 days. So your first task is to estimate the answer, and then you're actually going to solve it. You're going to solve it in the prehistoric manner of using a pencil and paper. You're not simply going to punch it into your calculator or iPhone. Certainly a skill that is still worth visiting. So we have a look here. The first question asks us to estimate the first 2 days. So how we do this is we use what's called front-end estimation. That's just where you look at the big numbers and totally disregard the decimal places first. So if we read the big numbers, it's simple as saying 11 plus 9, so that's about $20 million. That's our estimation. So now we'll add, but we're not going to use the decimal places. So just totally disregard the decimal places because we can add them in at the end. So those are our 2 numbers that we're adding. We're making sure that we're lining them up as you see them. Okay, there's 5 digits in the first Wednesday day, and there is 4 digits in the Thursday. We add these up, and that's the total it's going to give you. Now, since our estimation was about 20 million, the natural place for the decimal point is between the 0 and the 9. So our answer, $20.945 million. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing now. This is for the weekend, for Saturday and Sunday. So I'm going to ask you to pause the video right now. You're going to work pencil and paper, and you're going to do an estimation, and then you're going to actually solve the answer using addition and placing the decimal place in at the end. So using front-end estimation, we look at the big numbers. Simply 44 plus 34 is about 78 million. Okay, obviously this is going to be an underestimation because we are not using the decimal places, so the actual answer will be slightly higher. Okay, but if you happen to get an answer of 780 million, you know you've done something wrong and you haven't used the decimal place correctly. So when we line up the numbers, there's 5 digits in both of the days that we're adding. Okay, if we do this, we have 79,698 as an answer. We understand our estimation was about 78 million, so naturally our decimal place is going to go in between the 9 and the 6 to read $79.698 million. Now, we have the big task now of adding all of these up without the use of a calculator. So first, you're going to use the same strategies, use the big numbers, okay, and then we will add everything together and add the decimal place later. Pause the video, please. Okay, check back in with the answer after you're done. So when we add all of these up, and hopefully you can do a little bit of mental math to do this, look for numbers that are compatible, that work together, but when you add all of the big numbers together, you get $140 million. So that's what our answer is going to be. Again, this will be an underestimation as we are rounding down each of the big numbers by not including the decimal places. So we add without using decimal places. Here we go, lots of numbers. And our final total, 148536. Okay, naturally we'll put the decimal place in between the 8 and the 5 to make 148.536 million. Okay, that is closest to our estimation of 140 million. Couple more to go here. Estimate first, then find the difference in earnings on Thursday and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Sunday and Monday. We do the same strategies as before. So Thursday and Friday, we add these up. That's going to be 9 plus 28, looking at front end estimation. Oh, I'm sorry here. Sorry. I have to read. We're finding the difference in earnings. Okay, so now we're not talking about sums, but we're now subtracting. So 28 minus 9 is about 19 million. Same strategies now, except for we are subtracting. When we subtract, we actually get a number of 19,181. Naturally, our decimal place should go in between the 9 and the 1 to make $19.181 million. Saturday and Sunday, same thing. Using front-end estimation to find out the difference. 44 minus 34 is about 10 million. Subtract without the use of the decimal places. We get 9896 as an answer. So naturally our decimal place is going to go in between the 9 and the 8 to read $9.896 million. Last one to go. Let's do Sunday and Monday. 34 minus 11. Okay, you can do that in your head, about 23 million. We subtract without the decimal places. And we're left with 23389, which is pretty close to our estimation if you put the decimal place right in between the two threes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if we open up our textbooks to page 96, you will see that once again the textbook has copied my work. And we do have a little bit of homework to do. Keep in mind though that the introduction of this lesson should take place before recess. After recess, you'll have lots of time to work on it and hopefully free up the weekend, so you won't have to do any work over the weekend. Puss in Boots is not so happy, but again, there's lots of class time. So good luck, everyone. I know everyone is waiting to get our tests back. Unfortunately, you're going to have to wait until Monday to receive those. All good things come to those that wait. Good luck over the weekend, guys. Hopefully there's no homework, and we'll see you on Monday. Thank you.